Page 262, Lullaby. It's just another piece of music to read. And you think, oh no, it's got too many notes. They're eighth notes. Just break it up. Take it slow if you have to. Treat an eighth note like a quarter note at the beginning. Just think 1 and 2. Take it real slow. I just go through the process here. It's 2 lines long, treble, bass, clef, 1 sharp, and a key signature. So it's either in G major or E minor. If you look at the end, it's here. I'm guessing we're in G major. But do the scales and arpeggios for both. You got okay. 2 4-time signature and eighth notes going crazy. Let's do the one hand at a time. Right hand here. 1 and 2 and 1. Dotted rhythm. I just do the 2 and because I'm lazy, but you can go 2 E and a. 1 E and a, 2 E and a, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 E and a. Okay, left hand's just straight eighth notes. Broken chord, it's actually, you got this chord in the second measure, I don't know what that is, but then you got this, whatever, just broken chord. So just connect them all. Then we put the hands together and see what it sounds like. Just make sure that 16th note is in between the eighth notes and keep the eighth note steady. Together, maybe not that fast, but put it together. Then go back and get rid of any hesitations you had. And then we think about the articulation, which they don't give us any. Isn't that wonderful? Well, we do anything we want. What's the mood of the piece? Well, it's a lullaby. So I'm probably not going to play it this way. That's not much of a lullaby. Oh, it's more connected, smoother. And if you can hear the phrases, lift up between the phrases. Lift up. It's like every 2 measures or so. The left hand, I'm going to connect it all the way. So I'm just going to connect the left hand all the way through. Then the dynamics. MP with a swell over there and then a decrescendo at the end. Melody here. Mezzo piano. Medium. This is very soft. And then in measure 4, this is come down. You can't. This swells more for the left hand. You very soft. Come out. Just bringing it out is all you're doing. And don't get carried away with the swell part. They're just telling you to bring out the left hand here. So starting in 3rd measure too. At the end, you're going to get softer. This down to soft or so, and this is very soft. That last measure, when I'm doing this, I want to hear this. Don't drown it out. And this gets softer. So you got to get softer. Each of these notes is a little softer if you can't take control. You practice that with the scales and arpeggios. Practice playing super, super, super duper soft with the scales and arpeggios. And that gives you a lot more control than, I mean, it's easy to play loud, assuming you don't tense up too much. You're just heavy there. Here, you got to have a very delicate touch, and that takes time to develop. Then the speed, andantino, yuck. Well, andante somewhere in there. But the eighth notes will slow it down a little bit. Remember the natural accents? 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel the natural accents all the time. Want to put in a little retard at the end? Try that. This is just an excerpt from the actual melody or the lullaby that he wrote. So I don't know. Generally in classical music, you wouldn't do too much of a retard unless they told you to. But there was a period of time toward the beginning of the 1900s where it was the style, you took lots of liberties. And if you wanted to speed up and slow, I got recordings of Rachmaninoff playing stuff where he took so many liberties, getting faster and slower and things, I could hardly recognize the piece. It was like, what are you doing? That was the style back then. And then as time went on, the decades went on, they changed and said, no, this is getting out of hand. We need to play the music as it's written. And that's what we do today, more or less. Let's play this together very slowly. I'll give us 2 counts, but I'm going to put the metronome on eighth notes. But I'll give us 2 quarter note counts to come in. Just come in when I do. Ready and go and.